What's up, guys? I'm out here at the yard. Seems like I'm like the only dude here. I'm out here on my lunch break trying to hustle, get back there in like less than an hour or so. Hopefully we find what we're here for. Shouts to Slav for letting me know, and I'll show you guys in a sec. Took me a while to find, but here she is, man. Was up on sale on Kijiji for like 500. Smells freaking amazing in here. It looks pretty solid for the most part. It's kind of sad that this thing got scrapped. Let's see. This is it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's no bueno. But rear quarters seem solid. Oh no, it doesn't look too bad. Jeez. If I had room, I would have scooped this thing as a beater. 153K. Should have brought a jack with me, I guess. Wasn't thinking. Pretty complete, y'all. If you need stuff, here it is. Probably try to just look at the stinky little 8 valve. Look at this thing. Wow. These look relatively new. Jesus. Might even have like suspension, so suspension's probably mint. Little tabs were for it was made so that you had like this little weird rubber band that just held the airbox down on both the side and the back. So that's interesting to know. Always wondered what they were for. Look how relatively clean this engine bay is. Like there's no rust on the strut towers. Looks like it was like rust treated under the airbox, and the horns look cleaner than mine did. Even the battery tray looks super clean, dude. Holy cow, it's actually like better than mine. Can't believe this thing got junked, man. The mint headlights and grill for anyone wants them. I'm kind of tempted, but dude, look at this firewall. It's freaking mint. Dude, I almost feel bad grabbing parts off this thing because it seems like it was in way better condition than mine was in. Save the you know, the fueling area, but look at that. So clean. Freaking taillight is mint. So was this one. Well, not really, but it's not terrible. Freaking should probably grab this. There's a baby bar, guys. Look at that. Grab it while you can. It's in better condition than mine.
What's up, you guys? We're back at home base. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time to just go over and spend more time with the car. I went there during my lunch break and I was running out of time, had to go get back to work. And so here we are. I just want to show you guys the loot.
Nothing big. Most of it is actually plastic. These are 2 strut caps for the fronts. It helps clean up the bay a little bit. Still need to do a little bit of cleaning, but that's okay. Picked up this extra coolant bottle cap. Thought it'd be in better condition than the one I have, but when comparing the 2 side by side, it's actually just about the same. Did pick up this spare ISV. It's over there at that box there, which was worth the most among all this random stuff, as well as this ISV holder. I had one with my car, but the bottom hole ripped, so this is good to have. Also have to clean this up. Found this missing nut that I needed for this spot here. Also got this nut as well. I only had one, but basically gonna use this to hold my intake bracket up for the Ram air intake filter that I have. Also, this is an A-pillar cover for the passenger side. Mine was had a broken tab. This one had a good tab. I made the mistake of snapping it off. We'll have to JB weld that thing back on. But common for these to fall off, and the grommets are hard to find. But what I do is I buy a replacement grommet kit, universal, slap the small ones on there, and just cut a hole in, and that'll hold the tabs fine. What else you got here? Oh yeah, grounding strap for fender to hood. Mine was missing, and the associated nut to secure it down. James seems to think that this will solve my radio interference issues. When my car was running, I couldn't seem to get a good signal of the radio channel, so hopefully he's right and this will help that. Also picked this thing up. It's a coolant ball cover. My car didn't come with one. Looked pretty cool. I cleaned it up. Yeah, looks fairly decent. Also, these are fender bolts off the car. Some of mine are rusted. These are a lot cleaner than what I have, so I figured like after I give this a good cleaning and brushing, they'll help me clean up the bay a lot. And yeah, it keeps me from having to buy that Zealous manufacturing kit that I've been drooling over. But these are what I really wanted to see the car for, actually. These are rain tray fasteners. I've lost a bunch on my car, so it's good to have grabbed these from that car. I really wish I knew about this car before I picked up that rubber trim piece that keeps the rain panel on. Actually ended up picking that up from a guy who wanted like 20 bucks for them. Had I gotten them from the junkyard, would have paid like $5, so too bad. Also got a piece of the windshield washer hose. Sections of mine are torn up, so I've got this to replace it with. No holes or leaks on this piece of hose, and basically all of these I got for around like 20 bucks. So that was that haul. This week I also got a deal on this thing. Paid 120 bucks on it. It is a driver's side rear quarter panel. I do want to start hoarding replacement panels. Speaking of which, I also found a deal on this battery tray. I know I did like a ghetto repair on mine. So, you know, my idea is, since I'm married to this chassis now, I just want to start hoarding like replacement panels for the first things that seem to go. Also did like a kind of like ghetto fix on both my rear arches. It's a good thing they're being covered by flares right now, but eventually I want to get them done right, and so yeah, start hoarding these. I still need the other side as well as the rear apron, and I found a place in the States that sells them for way cheaper. So eventually I'll get the rest of the stuff that I need. Already mentioned this. I picked up another spare grill. Got a deal on that. I just needed the hardware off of it. On the grill that I already have, the hardware that kept the inner lights on were kind of brittle and rusty, so I couldn't reuse it. I used carefully, pried off the hardware off this old grill, and I will be using it on my new setup. Crosshairs are on this rad support, which I had on the car. I will be switching to the rad support behind that grill, which is black and mint. So that'll clean up the bay as well. Last episode I told you guys I was gonna get the cross member powder coated. This is the result. Really happy with the work. I will be going back soon to have a couple parts powder coated. This is that intake bracket I was telling you guys about. That goes here to hold the intake up. So that will be done in the same gray. Battery tied down as well I will have done. This strut brace I will have done in the same color. And I also have like a front motor mount here that, you know, I'm too lazy to show you guys. But so basically those things going in for powder coating. And for a brief moment, I had the urge to do some tucking. but ended up bailing because, you know, I didn't know how to go about pulling the harness through the firewall, you know, all that mess. So what I did was just started like routing stuff better. I will be mocking up the engine by pulling it and dragging it back to place, just so I could do better cable management. Just, you know, have it in front of me, set everything where it has to be, and just, you know, figure things out. I actually went through the entire harness, made sure to cover up any exposed wire with you know, this crappy looking loom, which I will be replacing eventually, but for now this works. But you know, just trying to keep everything consistently black except these blue ground wires that I have, and obviously the spark plug cables, which are also blue. Last time you might have caught a shot of this brake line being kind of like weirdly angled up here. I kind of did some hand massaging and put it back to its stock OEM orientation, and well, as close as I could anyways. Hopefully I didn't kink the line while I was doing that, but let's hope that I won't have to redo this line. No big deal if I do, it's just less hassle if I don't, right? So also applied POR on the brake booster. But yeah, that's really it. So if you watched my last video, I was also looking for ideas to rearrange the garage. Moved all my detailing stuff to over here because I had a subscriber tell me you know, keeping it exposed closer to the garage door will actually ruin the chemicals. So everything's here now in its place. I have, like, you know, my oils and coolants and stuff. Moved my hardware organizer off the desk and hung it up to save some work desk space here. Still a bit of a mess, but it's a work in progress, so that's good. But yeah, that's what the garage looks like now. So yeah, that's what the garage looks like now. Yeah, just keeping at it. This is all garbage stuff, so this stuff and this stuff will be gone. Oh yeah, I've worked out that the width between the garage door when it's rolled up against the wall, it's about 16 inches perfect, which is good for like those little storage containers that will fit right on top of there. So I will be making some top shelves there, just so I can fill them with storage containers and keep some stuff off the shelf which don't have to be there. Like those boxes are all like, you know, parts and stuff like that. So slowly getting better, but it's a never-ending struggle, right? Rear bumper is back on, rear quarter flares are back on. Did my, you know, POR and cutting and grinding and all that stuff there, so that's all good. These babies are ready to go back on. Again, I will be mocking up the engine here. Might do a time lapse of me just arranging the wires with the, you know, engine sitting here on a dolly. Haven't yet decided, but I will be ordering some degreaser and cleaning the crap out of this thing before we throw it back on. 50 mil manifold. I started polishing with some wire wheel. I still have to order some nylon brushes to keep on going before the final polish with the good stuff. That's it for this video, guys. Remember, set yourselves apart. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.